Cassie back with us now to talk about the forecast today. And we've got a whole lot going on outside right now, but really this week ahead is going to be busy for you all.
Yes, we're obviously dealing with the fog right now, but we do have some weather impact days coming up for Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. Sounds like a lot, like a long stretch of not good weather. But it's really just going to be, the big issue I think is going to be the cold.
Okay.
But starting out, what we're expecting is, again, Tuesday night into Thursday morning. That's when the weather impact days will be. What is going to happen? Well, a cold front's going to be coming in. It is going to be a cold Arctic cold front that will be coming in sometime on Tuesday. Well, by the time we get into Tuesday evening, we are expecting some scattered showers, but it's going to get cold enough that eventually by Tuesday night into very early Wednesday morning, that could transition over to areas of light freezing rain. So with that being said, if you are doing any traveling by very late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, there could be some slick spots. The other issue is just how cold it's going to be. Lows will be in the teens for Wednesday morning and into Thursday morning, and we're talking below 0 wind chill. So what we need to do is always protect the 4 Ps: people, pets, pipes, and plants, and make sure you download that WFAA weather app for all the latest alerts. Today, we're dealing with the fog. It is thick. The clouds are low. Visibilities are also low all across the Metroplex. We've got visibilities around about a mile or even less, but in Denton, we're up to 1.5 miles, almost 1.5 miles over there in Bowie, 2 miles in Sherman, but all across North Texas, we have a lot of fog and a lot of cloud cover too. Now, scattered showers took place late last night. That is in far eastern Texas, and that's very isolated at this point. Later this afternoon, we're going to see a whole lot of improvement. Temperatures will climb into the 60s and 70s for a lot of us. I think we hit about 72 degrees at DFW, but 71 in downtown Dallas, about 70 in Corsicana, and the mid-50s along the Red River. So just a little bit cooler off to the north. Cold front comes in later today, sometime between about 3 and 4 o'clock. So overnight tonight, it's going to get really cold. I think we start out in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees tomorrow morning, but we're dropping all the way down to about 25 at Wichita Falls, 27 in Mineral Wells, 27 degrees tomorrow morning in Decatur. Could we see any rain with it? Well, I think once the cold front comes in about 3, 4 o'clock, there is the slightest chance that we could have some very light coverage. It would be very light rain if we get anything. And again, very isolated. So most of us will likely stay dry. Overnight, skies actually clear out. We are expecting plenty of sunshine during the day tomorrow. No rain, but it is going to be very chilly, so you're not necessarily going to want to be outside in it. Now let's go ahead and fast forward to, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday. Well, we've got the wintry mix that will eventually be moving in. So this is going to be now Tuesday morning, and the rain, it's in Oklahoma, and so is the wintry mix. But by the time we get into Tuesday afternoon, scattered showers. This is 7 o'clock, and some of the latest data is showing that transition over to light freezing rain. It doesn't last long, but it doesn't have to eventually give us a lot of slick spots. So for today, eventually, skies become partly cloudy. We do make it into the low 70s. Overnight tonight, the cold front will have already passed through, and we're dropping to about 30 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a pretty day, but a cold day. We're only going to make it into the mid-40s. We're in the mid-50s on President's Day. There's your weather alert days for Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. Notice the highs in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. But by the time we finally get into those last 7 days of the 14, it's looking so much better. We won't have to worry about that wintry precipitation then. Temperatures will be in the 60s and into the 70s. Kara, back to you.